Hello, Dome Dwellers. How's it going? So I'm breaking down permitting process section by section. And today we're going to be talking about architect plans. So ours is domes, and you can see the round structure of that. So for individuals, they typically hire a developer or contractor or simply move into an already developed home, and they never have to see a document like this. But if you're building your dream home, you know what I'm talking about. Now, the way that an architect plan usually works is you come up with your design either through your head or you're talking with your architect or designer, and you come up with whatever you eventually want. You give this to the architect, and he does his best to design this by some type of a standard that your state will need, called code or code enforcement. So once you get that, you give this to a state official, a state certified architect, and he will look at it to make sure that your building does in fact meet code for your state. That has been done with ours. You can see the little stamp right there. And so we are finished with that process. Now, on our architect plan, it includes the following. It includes a first level, so first floor. It includes the second level, so second floor. It includes the roof, which is important for trussing and those types of things. So the roof. It also includes an interior cutout from a side view, and then it includes what are called elevation plans. And it includes the joinery list. And the joinery list are your doors and windows. So that way you know what doors and windows go on your house. Now, all those things as a bundle need to be given to your local municipality as part of a permit plan. This is not the only thing that you need. You need so much more inside of your permit application. So the second thing that you'll need, according to this, at least in the state of Florida, is you will need a certified structural plan. An engineer looks at this document and says, is this strong enough to meet the standard that you need in your local area? For us, it's hurricanes. California, it may be for earthquakes. Oklahoma, it may be for tornadoes. So it's different for everywhere, guys. You may need different things. But for us, we need to strengthen ours to a Category 5 hurricane structure. And I'll show you the structural plan in the next video. So again, what this means for you is once you have this plan, you give it to the county. And while you're on your job site, if you're building and then all of a sudden a change is needed, you're likely going to have to make a change to your architectural plan. Then that's going to have to be given back to the county, and the county is going to have to assess if your new plan is acceptable to their code. This is good for the most part because they want to make sure that the hole you just put in to accommodate a large bay window is not taking away from the structure, and that side of the house will fall down, right? But code enforcement, in my opinion, has gotten a little overboard, and they ding-dong you to death as well. So you got to weigh the balance. Not to say to get away with things, but to do things smartly, all right? Now, if, for instance, if you're just changing out window types and you're keeping the same size, you don't have to tell the code enforcement people that. As long as your windows meet local ordinance. So my windows need to be hurricane proof, and so those still do need to be hurricane proof, but that's a different conversation. Now, if I decide to change the size of those windows, and let's say I wanted to put it normally I wanted to put in a 50 by 20 window. And then I decide, no, I want that to be 60 by 30. Well, that's a substantial cut inside of the structure. So they're going to need to find out if that cut is affecting any of the strength of the structure at all. That's just an example. Could be as well that you decided you don't want a complete second floor, you want cathedral ceilings, so you're going to cut out some of that second floor to allow for cathedral ceilings, Now, that is a substantial change, and the code people definitely want to know, because did you just mess with any joists that are going to cause the structure to come down? So those are the things that they look for to make sure that you're doing a good job. In the state of Florida, they allow you to be your own builder. Homeowners can be their own builders. We just got to know code. They're very clear on their code. Most states are. You can go to your building organization and find out where they house those codes. For me, it's called floridabuildingcode.org. And I can go to there and see any of the specific codes that I might need for the specific things that I'm actually doing. Now, for us, remember, we're building a near 1,500 square foot ribbed dome with 2 floors. Going to have 1 bedroom, which is the master bedroom, master bath, walk-in closet, and a small loft on the 2nd floor with a cathedral ceiling. Downstairs, we'll have a guest bedroom, and we'll have the living room, kitchen, and a half bath and a full bath for the guest. So that's what our dome is. I will give you pictures of that dome once we start doing some good renders of it. You can see some of that on our website at Gaia Dome Solutions. Some of those solutions that other people have come up with in the past. My solution may be a little bit different. As an example, we're putting a walk-around balcony. You can see that here. Putting a walk-around balcony on a portion of the dome that's connected to our bedroom. So we'll be able to walk out of our bedroom and walk around basically to the kitchen area, and there will be a overhang over the kitchen, so that way we can also bring food outdoors and enjoy seating outside and eating outside with a covering over us if we ever need it. So those are things that we're doing with our dome. That's what permitting is all about. And that's what our permit is about, and we are complete. Stamped and everything with our permits. So we're on to the next stages, and that is structural. So we're complete with the structural, and I'll show you and explain what structural plans are in tomorrow's video. I hope your next home is a dome home. And if you want one of those, contact me. Peace out.